Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The Curse of Oak Island preview. The team encountered tough obstacles, but still find a possible secret chamber. The Curse of Oak Island team is continuously cursed with obstacles thrown in their way, but this week we can expect them to overcome with some intriguing finds, including the possible location of a secret chamber in the Money Pit area. This week's episode looks like it might be one of emotional contrasts. It seems as though the team has made a ton of breakthroughs so far this season, but they're also coming up against some obstacles. Judging from the show previews, the guys appear to make some kind of a connection on the mysterious stone roadway, what Rick Legina would call an aha moment. But it's also likely that the Nova Scotian government will tell them to cease all archaeological operations. Will the Oak Island team abandon the swamp and stone roadway? An episode preview shows archaeologists Laird Niven, Liz Michaels, and Miriam Amaralt with Alex Legina and another expert, either at or near the stone roadway, and they've made some kind of discovery. Alex says, "It's exactly what we were looking for," and Laird says with a grin on his face, "It's more than we expected." But oh no! We then hear Rick Legina say in an interview that they were told to cease all activities. We also hear a frustrated Marty say, "With the regulations, we have a disincentive not to find more artifacts." Unfortunately, it appears to get worse. The guys later gather in the war room, and a very solemn-looking Marty says, "We have made a decision, and we'll have to wait for tonight's episode to find out the rest of that sentence." But Laird and Miriam looked really worried. Marty had already previously suggested that the guys might give up on all operations outside the Money Pit area. At the time, it felt like a rash statement made in anger, but it's possible they've now decided that is their only option. Fingers crossed that won't happen. The History Channel episode synopsis for this week alludes to all this drama. A chamber found at the Money Pit. Thankfully, we can also expect some more cheerier stuff this week. The area around the Money Pit remains off-limits to any outside interference, so the guys can do as they wish in that area, and they're currently busy searching for a chamber. The team recently identified 2 pieces of metal from the Money Pit area that contained gold, leading them to believe that there may be a hidden offset chamber in that area that contains the gold. Marty's theory is that the documented location of the pit may be a decoy, and that this secret chamber may actually hold ancient Aztec or Incan gold. We can also expect Gary Drayton and Jack Begley to come up with a real Bobby Dazzler of a find this week. Judging by a readout on the XRF machine, they've hit gold. The dawn breaks over Oak Island, casting its first light on the windswept trees and rocky shores. The salty mist of the Atlantic Ocean hangs in the air like a secret, whispering through the branches. To the seasoned team of treasure hunters, these elements are familiar friends, constant companions in a decade-long quest filled with hope, mystery, and unexpected challenges. Yet today, there is a buzz of anticipation that's almost tangible, a feeling that something monumental is on the horizon. Rick and Marty Legina, the determined brothers who have become the face of this ancient mystery, gather their team around them. Faces are serious, eyes alight with a mix of curiosity and excitement. They have faced many trials on this enigmatic island, from floods and sinkholes to historical riddles and technological failures, but today feels different. Today, there is a renewed sense of purpose, bolstered by a recent discovery that suggests they may be on the brink of something truly extraordinary, a possible secret chamber hidden deep beneath the earth that could hold the answers they have sought for so long. The search for the chamber began with a stroke of luck, or perhaps fate. While conducting a sonar scan in the murky waters of Smith's Cove, the team stumbled upon a large anomaly, a shadowy space that did not match the known geological formations of the island. The data hinted at a man-made structure, a void that shouldn't exist. Further investigation revealed evidence of a possible underground chamber, buried deep below the swampy ground, a location that had long been suspected to hold significant clues. Could this be the hiding place of the legendary treasure, or perhaps something even more intriguing? The mood among the team is cautiously optimistic. As they prepare for the day's dig, there is a collective understanding that they are entering a critical phase of the search. The island has a way of teasing its secrets, revealing just enough to keep them searching, but never enough to solve the mystery entirely. But this time, the evidence is compelling. They found fragments of pottery, pieces of wood that date back centuries, and even mysterious carvings that suggest something of great importance is buried here. The drilling begins in earnest, the heavy machinery roaring to life, sending vibrations through the earth. Every creak and groan of the equipment is amplified by the tension that hangs in the air. The ground here is treacherous. The layers of clay and rock shift unpredictably, and the threat of flooding is ever present. They are drilling into unknown territory, into the dark heart of Oak Island's history. The deeper they go, the more they risked disturbing something that has been hidden for centuries. Suddenly, a loud crack echoes through the clearing, and the drilling rig shudders to a halt. The ground seems to tremble, as if the island itself is protesting their intrusion. Rick steps forward, eyes narrowed, listening to the earth beneath his feet. "We've hit something," he murmurs, a mixture of concern and excitement in his voice. "But what?" The team gathers around the borehole, peering into the depths as if hoping to glimpse what lies below. The drill bit has struck something solid, something that shouldn't be there. A camera probe is carefully lowered into the narrow shaft, its lights piercing the darkness. The screen flickers, showing nothing but blackness at first, and then there it is. A smooth, curved surface comes into view, a wall of some kind, impossibly old, and covered in strange, intricate markings. "Look at those carvings," Marty exclaims, pointing at the screen. "They look like nothing we've seen before. Could it be?" The question hangs in the air, unspoken yet clear. Could this be the entrance to the secret chamber they've been searching for? The team quickly switches to excavation mode, their excitement tempered by the knowledge that they must proceed carefully. If this is indeed a man-made structure, it could be fragile, and one wrong move might collapse the entire thing. As the team digs deeper, they encounter one obstacle after another. The ground is wetter here, more unstable than they expected. Water begins to seep into the hole, threatening to flood the excavation site. They quickly deploy pumps to remove the water, but progress is slow. Time seems to stretch as they inch closer to their target, each shovelful of dirt revealing new layers of mystery. Then, just when it seems like they might have to stop for the day, they hear it, a hollow sound, like a drumbeat from deep underground. The ground shifts slightly beneath their feet, and a small section of earth collapses, revealing a dark opening, just wide enough for a person to squeeze through. A cold breeze flows out from the hole, carrying with it the smell of damp earth and something else, something metallic and old. Rick takes a deep breath and kneels down to peer into the darkness.